Whoa, we got some breaking news. So I thought I'd do this quick video. There's not going to be any edits. I know I say that lots of times, but this is going to be, all warts and all, dudes. I just want to say this. This was, let's see here. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Cody Muncie, thanks for posting this on the Lucas E. Model Car Hobby Headquarters Facebook group. We've got round 2 has been sold. What does this mean for the hobby? He's asking me. I didn't hear about it. He brought the attention to me. I didn't know anything about this. And it's kind of funny. I just watched a video yesterday, round 2, talking about all the things they got planned for 2021, which is pretty cool. They've got some good stuff coming out. Is this something for us to freak out about and be scared? Let's be calm first, but let's read about it. Who knows? Maybe we should be freaked out and scared. Let me pull up the actual article. It's by Cult. Let's see. It's on cultvman.com. Round 2. I got it all right here. So if you guys can look it up and follow me or whatever. But it says, round 2 news, number 1. Round 2 has been sold. Okay, round 2. The parent company of Polar Lights, AMT, MPC, as well as many other brands, has been sold. Controlling interest to a company to... I'm sorry, I have a hard time reading out loud. I'm not a newscaster. I'm trying to be. So, anyways, let's try this again. They have been sold. The controlling interest has been sold to a company called Praesidian Capital. I hope I'm saying that right. A private equity investment firm. Ooh, equity investment firm. That can be scary. This was announced earlier this week at an industry press release. Tom Lowe, the founder of Round 2, is quoted as saying, "I'm thrilled to be partnering with Praesidian, with the Praesidian team, as they will be bringing significant resources as we continue to scale the business, both organically and throughout acquisitions." Praesidian founder Jason Drattel, 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 said, "We are excited to be partnered with Tom Lowe, founder and CEO of Round 2. Round 2 has been emerging as a market leader in collectibles space." Oh, that word. Okay. I see what's happening here. And we look forward to supporting the management team as the company continues to expand its products offerings. This press release noted that Round 2 has many licensing, including General Motors, Ford, Star Trek, Star Wars. I'm going to skim through it, and I'm going to just kind of get an idea here, and then we'll discuss. So what does it here? So what does it mean? Good question. We've been through this song and dance before. Back in 2004, Plain Mantis, the parent company Polar Lights, was they were acquired by RC2. Later, Learning Curve, RC2 had purchased a number of toy brands, including AMT, Ertl, and several. That whole thing. You remember that all happening. Shut down many of the brands, including model companies. Those were grim days. Yeah, you kind of remember when RC, it was Polar Light, or it was a Round 2 that kind of got rescued all this stuff. That's why back when I said, even though I slammed them about that one incident about, think about who you're shipping to first. Polar Lights, and I still stand by that video. But all in all, I've been saying we got to stop slamming Polar Lights for a lot of things. We're not going to get into that again, but this is the reason why. We got to remember when this happened back in 2004, we almost completely lost all the model companies. It was Round 2 that came in and rescued them from RC2, and they were basically ones that they were able to gain control of the brands, and it says right here, they rescued it. So we wouldn't have had it because Round 2 was just going to end it. Or not Round 2, I'm sorry, RC2 was going to end it. And remember that we had a whole bunch of kits, and all of a sudden there were no AMT kits. You guys remember that back in the early O's, around 2004, 2005? There were all the AMT kits, MPC kit, it was all blanketed under AMT, and there was no Polar Lights anymore. they were putting out all this great product, and it was gone. And we were like, oh. It's kind of like a few years ago when Revell got sold. Everybody was scared that was over, and the German company bought it, and holy mackerel, the world's ending. The sky is falling, Chicken Little. And it turned out everything is groovy, and they're putting out newly tooled stuff. So this is my take on this from everything that I'm reading here. And let me just kind of skim through the rest of this. Based on the information, a press release, low active company. Okay, so, basically what I think this is ultimately a good thing, all right? What I basically see is they're growing. You remember, you guys, you go, oh, well, why don't they retool stuff? And then, they're just putting out old garbage from the 60s, which that's insane to say, but whatever. All their old kits, which they'll continue to do. They're not going to concentrate on retooling old kits again. They've already been done. They're going to go on to other things that haven't been done, and they've been doing it, and they have retooled. It's like this. I'm waiting to get that 63 wagon, the Nova wagon, and I have one of those Nova wagons around, and they mentioned it in the video they posted yesterday about what's going to be going on in 2001, and it is pretty much an all new tooled. Excuse me. Sorry. Wow. It is pretty much an all newly tooled. From the pictures I saw, it's nothing like it's similar, but it's really nothing like the old wagon body that I have somewhere in this mess behind me. I want to pull that out and do a comparison when I get that kit. I'll make a video on that. But that's pretty much new. For the most part, that kit. So they are retooling, and then what they did with the Grumpy Toy Vega, that was nothing like. I showed that. That's nothing like the original. So they are planning on coming out with all new stuff. They've been doing a lot with the science fiction. What this is going to do for them is give them a deeper pool of resources. It's going to give them more money. That's what these investment firms sometimes do. Same people are going to be in charge of making the decisions. And staying here with me, Felix. Felix is with me. I don't want the cat to come in here. But so I think, guys, this is a good thing. It happens a lot more than you think in business, and it's just kind of a company that comes in, an investment firm that comes in, and they will trust the guys who know what they're doing to do what they do. They obviously had faith in them, and they're going to dump a lot of money into them so they can do all this great stuff and buy up these licensing. It's like they said in this video, they bought up licensing for Star Trek and Star Wars. They're going to be bringing back, which I kind of think that's cool. There's a few kits. I'm really hoping they said, I'm getting all mixed up. I'm sorry. The Star Wars line. There are 2 kits that they're talking about bringing back a bunch of the old MPC Star Wars kits, and they're going to kind of go through the tools and stuff, and it takes big money and deep pockets to do this, and this is what's happening. And this is going to be for the car, so don't go, oh God, they're going to go all science fiction, which it seems like from what the guy from the investment company, he likes the science fiction stuff, so they're probably going to be booming the science fiction stuff, but that's just helps them make more money, and they'll do more car stuff because they want to. And but with the Star Wars brand, there's a couple of kits that I'm praying for that I had when I was a kid. Is I hope they retool the R2D2 and C3PO. I actually still have C3PO somewhere, but I always wanted to get another R2 because R2 ended up when I was a kid I smashed him on the wall. I got angry. It wasn't going together right, and I smashed little R2 against the wall. But so I've been trying to redeem myself for decades and get that kit again. And I'm hoping that's one of the ones they're going to do. That would be really cool and make them even better than they were. So this thing is a good thing. I really believe that. I think this is going to get us to see newly tooled car kits from Round 2. Because Round 2's been on the scene now. What has it been? They've been doing this for almost 15 years now. They've been slowly. If you remember in the beginning, they put out or reissued, 3 or 4 car kits in 2005, and every year it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And they started bringing back stuff that we hadn't seen in forever. And so they brought their product line up pretty big with model cars. And then over this past year, we saw the retooling of the front end for the Camaro to make the full bumper. Holy cow. Hold on a second. I got a cat here that's standing on breakable stuff for me. Come here, kitty. It's my kitty. It's Felix's kitty. Here, Felix, take your kitty. There you go. Yeah, you got your buddy. Yeah, they retooled that. We got the retooling of the Grumpy's toy. We got the retooling of this Nova, and a lot of other things. They're everybody's got to stop with. They're not going to retool all these kits that they've been putting out. They're going to tool up new stuff, and maybe old stuff that is so gone that they have to almost retool the whole kit, like this wagon. It looks like. I think we're going to see a lot of really cool things from them now. They're going to have more money, more resources to do this. So all in all, I really think this is a good thing. They seem to be what this one company. I mean, maybe what we ought to do is look up what the information on this one company. Let's do that because it seems like what is the name of that company? I can't pronounce. A company, where are they from? So it's Praesidian Capital. Let me try to do something here. And let's look up Praesidian Capital and see what it says about them. Any day now. My smartphone, it's not so smart. My smartphone needs a helmet. Okay. That's right, Felix. You tell them. All right. Oh, it looks like they're a European group. I was hoping that they were in the United States. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm jumping the gun. No, they are. Okay. Praesidian Capital. Let's get some information on these dudes. Praesidian Capital is an innovative private investment firm focused on investing in lower middle market businesses in the United States and Europe. Since its inception in 2002, Praesidian has invested more than $800 million in lower middle market companies and the actively seeking new platform investments. So they're basically a group of investors that focus on little guys, and they go ahead and they want to help these little guys. Hold on, I got a cat that's getting into my mouth stuff, and I'm gonna do a little more investigating, and I'll let you know if it turns into anything bad. What have they done in the past? We got to look at what they've done with companies in the past. Did they aggressively take over after they made them something great? I don't think so. I think the guys at round two are a lot smarter than that, and I don't think they're going to let their company go. It seems like what's his name, Rob Lowe. Sorry, I'm a jerk. You all know that. I had to. I can't remember the guy from. Boom, Tom Lowe, Rob's brother. This guy knows what he's doing. Years ago, I had a conversation with him. He seems to be a good guy, and he's a car guy. I believe that's his Mustang in the beginning of their videos. I'm kind of, I don't know. They've been very pro car, but they're also pro money and pro business, and right on, go with that. They're entrepreneurs. He took this. He's the one who brought polar lights back. He got polar lights back, and they did all those NASCAR kits that maybe one day I'm going to do a thing on that. I have a love-hate for those NASCAR kits. I like what they eventually did, but at the time they really made me a little upset. I'm not going to get into that right now. And he actually, when I was pretty vocal about it, he contacted me, and we had a pretty good discussion. And he understood what I was saying at the time. I'm not going to hash that out right now, but he seemed to be a good guy, and he's genuine. and he really loves the hobby, and that's why he did this, and that got him the ability to get what RC2 was going to throw away. So he's doesn't get a lot of credit. He is a big fixture in our hobby that kept our hobby going the way it is today. So again, I'm going to say, I might not agree with a couple of things you've done, Guy, but for the most part, it's been super positive what you've done for the hobby, and I personally really appreciate it. So thank you, Round 2. Thank you, Tom. And is it Tom, Rob, Dave? What? Tom Lowe. Sorry, got an itch. Can you stop letting the grandsons? He's infatuated with cat and doors. He loves opening doors. So anyway, that's about it. That's my take on this. I really truly believe, guys, nothing to get all panicked about. I think it's a good thing. They put out such a positive video yesterday. And they are saying that there are going to be some great things happening, here pretty soon. So, we're 16 minutes into this. Again, uncut. I'm putting it up right now. This breaking news. So let's go ahead and glue our fingers together and get back to cutting that styrene and building these model cars because they're freaking fun. And, Round 2, thank you. Best of luck. I'm rooting for you. I think you're going to do it. This was a good move. This was an excellent business move. I really believe that. We'll talk to you later. See you guys the next time. And thanks for watching. Here's my producers.